Hey, buddy, I've got something big for you today, real big. So you know how every year, right before the NFL draft, the experts drop their final predictions? Well, this one's different. This is Mel Kiper Jr. we're talking about. The man, the myth, the ESPN legend who's been shaping how we look at the NFL draft for over 4 decades. When Mel speaks, the league listens. And if you're a true Chiefs fan, you should too. This is Mel's final 2-round mock draft before the real thing. And guess what? He's got some very interesting ideas for what the Kansas City Chiefs should do with picks 31 and 63. Let's just say some fans are going to love it, and others, not so much. Before we dive into the picks, let me ask you something directly. Who do you want to see the Chiefs draft this year? It doesn't have to be a flashy first-rounder. It could be a sleeper for day 3 or someone you've been following all season. Drop their name in the comments right now and let's make some noise. Let Brett Veach know where the kingdom stands. We'll be reading those comments and giving shout-outs in future videos too. Also, if you're liking this type of breakdown and want more content like it throughout draft season and beyond, subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers, and your support means everything. Seriously, one click helps us grow this Chiefs community and keep bringing you daily updates, reactions, and rumors. All right, ready? Because Mel didn't hold back. Coming up next, we break down who he thinks should be protecting Patrick Mahomes for years to come. And trust me, this name is going to spark some serious debate. Let's get into pick number 31. All right, let's break this down. With the 31st pick in Mel Kiper's final mock draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Josh Simmons, offensive tackle, Ohio State. Now, if that name caught you off guard, you're not alone. A lot of fans expected a wide receiver or maybe a defensive end, but Kiper's saying protect Mahomes first, and honestly, can you blame him? Let's talk about Simmons. He started his college career at San Diego State but transferred to Ohio State, where the spotlight's way bigger and the pressure's intense. And you know what? He held his ground. Simmons gave up 0 sacks in his final season and committed just 1 penalty all year. That's impressive, especially playing in the Big Ten, where the defensive lines are no joke. Physically, the guy's a beast, 6'6", 315 pounds, with long arms and quick feet. Scouts love his ability to mirror pass rushers and recover when he's beat off the line. He's got that nasty streak too, the kind of guy who plays through the whistle, which we all know Coach Reed appreciates. But, and yeah, there's always a but in the draft. There are concerns. Simmons has a history of lower body injuries, and his technique, while improving, still has some rough edges. He's known to overset on speed rushers, leaving the inside open, something NFL edge guys will expose real quick. So the question becomes, is this the kind of player you want to take at the end of the first round, knowing you're betting on potential over polish? Now, I want to hear from you. Hit the comments right now and vote S for select or P for pass. Should the Chiefs gamble on a high upside tackle like Simmons? Or is this a luxury we can't afford with Mahomes in his prime? This one's gonna stir debate, and that's exactly what we're here for. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying this draft breakdown. We've got more picks to go, and your support helps us push out content daily during draft season. Let's hit that 4K subscriber goal together. Next up, Mel Kiper's second-round pick might be even more controversial. Is a new weapon coming to KC's backfield? Stick around. Here we go. Second round, pick 63. Mel Kiper throws another curveball at Chiefs Kingdom. Caleb Johnson, running back, Iowa. Wait, a running back. In the second round? Yeah, that was my first reaction too. Let's break down who this guy is. Caleb Johnson is a powerful, versatile back who's been producing consistently at Iowa. Over his college career, he racked up 1,137 rushing yards and 21 touchdowns, averaging nearly 5 yards per carry. And he's not just a ground and pound guy, he's a solid receiver out of the backfield, showing soft hands and the ability to run crisp routes. Think of him as a north-south runner with just enough wiggle to make defenders miss in space. Physically, he's built like a tank, 6'0", 215 pounds with a strong lower body and great balance through contact. He's got that every down back potential, and yeah, in the right system, he could thrive. But here's the real question. Do the Chiefs need a running back this high in the draft? Right now, we've got Isaiah Pacheco holding it down as the starter. Violent runner, fan favorite, and still on his rookie deal. The front office also brought back Kareem Hunt, and there's still some upside in Lamical Perrine and Keaton Mitchell. So unless you think Johnson's a clear upgrade and ready to contribute day one, this feels like a luxury pick at a position we're already pretty deep in. Kiper's logic? He thinks Johnson can be the perfect complementary piece, less wear on Pacheco and more variety in the offensive attack. But man, second-round picks are premium. You could go O-line depth, another edge rusher, or maybe even a wideout to help out Rashee Rice. So here's what I want from you. Would you take a running back at 63? Drop your vote in the comments. Y for yes, N for no. And if you've got an even better pick in mind for that spot, hit me with it. Who do you think Veach should be eyeing instead? Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. We're building a legit Chiefs community here, and your support helps us grow and hit our goal of 4,000 subscribers. Every sub counts. All right, next up, time to grade these picks. Are we talking B for brilliant or for something else entirely? All right, let's talk grades. Mel Kiper gave us two very different picks. Josh Simmons, the raw but high upside tackle to protect Mahomes, and Caleb Johnson, the powerful running back with starting potential. But how do they really stack up? Starting with Simmons. Honestly, that's a move I can get behind. Protecting Mahomes has to be priority number one, and even if Simmons isn't perfect right now, he's got the frame, the feet, and the fight. With proper coaching, he could develop into a long-term starter on that offensive line. It's a bit of a gamble, sure, but the upside is massive. That's a solid pick. Now, Caleb Johnson, I'm not as sold. Great player, no doubt. But second-round running backs in today's NFL? That's a tough sell, especially when your roster already has depth at the position. Feels like we could have used that pick on a WR, a corner, or even bolstered the D-line. So what's the final grade? I'm going with a B overall. Simmons carries the pick, and Johnson, while talented, knocks the grade down just a notch. It's not a disaster, but it could have been sharper, more strategic. But that's just me. Now it's your turn to grade the picks. Drop a comment with your grade, A, B, C, D, or F. Let's see where Chiefs Kingdom really stands on this mock draft. And hey, if you're enjoying the breakdown, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. We've got hot takes, breaking news, and full-on draft day reactions lined up. Let's grow this thing together. Next up, what if the Chiefs had gone in a totally different direction? Okay, let's have some fun. Mel Kiper gave the Chiefs Josh Simmons and Caleb Johnson, but what if Brett Veach had zigged when Kiper zagged? At pick 31, instead of rolling the dice on Simmons, imagine KC grabbing a plug-and-play edge rusher like Mel Williams, a guy who could immediately rotate in and cause havoc across from Karlaftis. We all know how Spags loves to stack that D-line. Or maybe, just maybe, a dynamic wide receiver? Someone like Keon Coleman or Xavier Worthy if they slid a bit? Can you picture Mahomes with another burner who can stretch the field? Now that would have made Arrowhead erupt. And at 63, passing on Caleb Johnson could have opened the door to snagging value in the trenches or secondary. A guy like Cam Hart at corner or even Zach Zinter for interior O-line depth. And let's not forget, Day 3 is loaded with talented running backs. Names like Ali Gordon, Cam Scatterbo, and Ray Davis could still be there, waiting to explode behind a great offensive line. So here's the big question for you. If you were Brett Veach, what would you have done? Drop your moves in the comments, alternate picks, trade ideas, whatever you think could have been better than Mel's plan. And while you're there, hit the poll. Would you have stayed put or traded up for a blue-chip offensive lineman? Let's get a real conversation going. If you're still with us, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell. It helps more than you know, and we're on a mission to hit 4,000 subscribers before the season starts. Be part of the team. See you in the next one, Chiefs Kingdom. Let's keep building greatness.